No buttermilk, no problem. Here's a recipe that doesn't have you running out to the store to get buttermilk to make your waffles. So we start out with wet ingredients. Got a cup of whipping cream here, about half a cup of whole milk, 2 eggs, 3 tablespoons of unsalted melted butter, and just a splash of vanilla, which we're whisking together. Then we've got dry ingredients here, about a cup and a half of self-rising flour and 2 tablespoons of sugar. And we're just gonna whisk the wet into the dry till we get a nice batter. You can add a little bit more milk if it's too thick, but this right now looks like good consistency. Let it sit for about 10 minutes while the iron heats up. And this one was a bit thick, so I added a little bit more milk to it just to get the flow. But here we're setting it up in our greased iron, cooking for about 8 minutes. That will depend on the equipment that you have. And then once that comes out, it is nice and brown and crispy. So in order to serve this, you can use butter, whipped cream, whatever you like. In my case, here I've got some soft butter on there. I've got some heated real maple syrup, which I heated up in the microwave. That's why it's so thin, but that keeps it nice and hot, helps melt the butter. So I like to spread the butter around in order to get even coverage. And just for a special treat for this batch, I'm also going to top it with some homemade blueberry jam. But really, pretty much anything is good, and these are just good even without anything on them. So it was a pretty big success, I'll say. The buttermilk ones are still better, but this is really good and worth it, I think, making if you don't have buttermilk. I pretty much demolished the whole thing in a very short period of time, and leftovers heat up great in the air fryer. So hope you give this a shot, and I do recommend keeping some of the self-rising flour in your pantry. It's great for things like this, biscuits and other fast baked things. Thank you very much.